Hey everyone, it's Rob from HypeUp and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Yongnuo YN365 RGB LED light. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this. Hit the notification bell to be updated of any new videos that we release. Drop a like in this video if it's helped you in any way. Leave a comment down in the comment section below your thoughts or if you have any questions about the Yongnuo YN365 RGB. Follow us on social media at HypeUp and visit our website, hypeup.com.au. Let's get into it. So I've got with me the YN365 RGB video LED light. There's a lot of RGB lights on the market today, so there's been ones released by Aputure, there's been ones released by Godox and Bowling. This one here is Yongnuo's version, and it's a compact LED light that has an internal battery. So you can use this as a run and gun light, or you can use this as part of a lighting setup. So you've got RGB, 16 million color options, you've also got HSI, you've got a color temperature reading between 2500 to 8500 Kelvin. You've also got 10 different scenes or lighting effects, and you've got 12 watts of power output. So inside the box, it's got this nice little slide out box cover. And inside you've got a carry case. So this is a little pouch, it's a zipper pouch. It's also padded, so that's nice that they've included one of them. And you've got a Yongnuo warranty card. You've got a USB cable, so that looks like a USB type A to type C. Also have a cold shoe bracket, and you've got a little 360-degree ball head. The light itself, also got the instruction guide here. So yeah, that's all that's included. Now, having a look at the light, first thoughts are that it looks like it's really sturdy design. It's made from metal, so this casing here is like an aluminium. You've also got the HSI card here, the color palette, so all the way up to 1530. And you've got a little LCD screen on the back here with the buttons on the side. And you've got a diffuser on the front that's not detachable. So this one here is permanently fixed on the actual light here. And you've got a little protective film on the front here that you can remove because there's a protective film on the actual light itself. Now the battery capacity is 3300 milliamps, 24.42 watt hours, and the battery is also 7.4 volts. And it says the power rating there, which is 12 watts. Well, you've got a couple of mounting points, 1/4-inch thread mounting points on the left side and also on the bottom here. So we've got the YN365 mounted on a small desktop stand here. We're using the 360-degree ball head mount, which is great because you can actually reposition the light any which way you prefer. Now, in terms of the specs of the light, firstly, you've got a CRI rating of 95+, you've got a TLCI rating of 97, you've also got the 1530 different HSI options, which you can use the reference on the top here, which is great. So the reference is actually used with, by sight basically. So if you're looking for a purple, you dial in somewhere close to the 500 mark. So that's a really good tool there just to, as a quick reference to glance at it and know what color to choose. On top of that, you've got two different RGB modes. You've got HSI with those 1530 options, but you've also got RGB, which is great because that means 16 million different options. You can dial in the specific RGB number and you can use Photoshop or some other tool to determine what exact color you want. And you can dial it in with that too. So that's a really great feature and not many other RGB lights have that. On top of that, you've got the usual color temperature mode, which is just a CCT mode between 2500 Kelvin and 8500 Kelvin. The reason for this massive range of color temperatures are because it actually, at the center of that range, which is roughly about 5500 Kelvin, is when all the color temperature LEDs will be on. So you can have them at maximum output. And that's usually where you'll find the strongest output from the light is at that middle range, at that 5500 Kelvin daylight, which is the mode that most people would be using it in. So there's 150 LEDs in this particular light. Now there's 40 warm LEDs, there's 40 cool LEDs, and there's 70 RGB LEDs. So that means the LEDs that you can see here are actually split between those different types of color temperatures and the RGB LEDs. Now the output's at its strongest, the cool temperature, which is actually 360 lumens at 1 meter. So if you want the maximum output from the light, you'd be using it at the cool color temperature, which is at 5500 Kelvin. And now in terms of the actual features, there's no magnetic mode, so you do have some other LED lights or RGB LED lights that have a magnet function because the actual back here panel is magnetic and you can attach that to anything that's metal basically. And there's no sort of articulating arm like other models of RGB lights such as the BLP1 by Bowling and also the Godox M1. But it is a great little RGB light that has a mounting point there, so that means you can mount it to basically everything, including a camera tripod, a mini desk stand, or if you have some sort of bracket or clamp that has a 1/4 inch thread, this is a mountable light. Now this particular light supports USB Type-C and it supports QC 3.0, and it actually offers 3 hours of full output at 8500 Kelvin. So this is a substantial amount of power and the actual battery life while you're using it, which is great because a lot of the times they use smaller batteries in the inside of these LED units, and you can't change these batteries. So you're basically stuck with it, and if it has really poor battery life, then it's not really that useful. So 3 hours is great. Now it also only takes 2.5 hours to charge it to full, and it does support that quick charge, so that means you can plug it in even just for like half an hour or so and get quite a bit of charge out of it and a little bit more battery life. You can charge this with a little AC adapter, so they provide that USB cable, you plug it in, you can charge it with that, or you can charge it with a portable battery pack, or you can plug it into a laptop or a computer. So it's really convenient to use. Just like its size, it's convenient, it's meant to be a run and gun setup light. Let's go through the menu and just how to operate the light, as well as the different lighting effects. Now going through the menu, firstly just the on button, which doubles up as a mode button also. So just holding down that for a few seconds, you'll see the little model there, YN365. And the first mode we see here is the CCT mode, which is the color temperature mode. You've also got a little battery indicator, and you've got the output here, so that little sun icon is the output. You have a true 0% too, which is great, so that means when it's on 0%, the light's actually off. And you've also got the color temperature reading there too, so when you press down on set, you can go down and press plus or minus to increase or decrease on that color temperature range. Now, as mentioned, it goes from 2500 Kelvin all the way up to 8500 Kelvin. And when you hold down on the plus or minus, it actually speed cycles through those color temperature readings. Now, pressing mode or the on button there, pressing it down just a single touch, you go into HSI mode. Here you can set that H or the hue mode of that and select the number that you want by pressing plus or minus, and quick cycle through that 1530 different options. And pressing set, which increases the intensity of the actual light. And then lastly is the saturation there, so you can decrease or increase that saturation going from 0% all the way up to 100%. Now jumping into the next mode, which is RGB. So this is where I mentioned that you have 16 million different options available, different combinations of the RGB mode. So you got those 3 numbers there. You can find out what the exact RGB number is, and you can dial that in specifically for R, specifically for G, and then specifically for B there. And whatever number that is, you can reference that somewhere online or use Photoshop or using other color tools to find that exact RGB number. And that way you can really fine tune the different colors that you can get out of this light, which is great. Next mode here is scenes. So scenes are like lighting effects. A lot of these lights have lighting effects pre-built in. This one in particular has 10 different lighting effects. So this is Lightning 1. You've also got Lightning 2, Cinema, Police, Ambulance, Fire Truck, Fast RGB Cycle, and you've got Slow RGB Cycle, and you've got SOS, and also Candlelight. So that's the 10th scene there. So quite a few different scenes. These are great to use in low light situations. So if you're filming a particular scene, and if you're doing cinematography or videography, it's really great for that. Apart from that, it tends to be quite novelty. Using different lights like these are just great to add in, especially if you have these particular scenes to do. So if you're mimicking like a fire truck or an ambulance, then it's great. But apart from that, it appears to just really be a novelty feature. And then lastly, you just hold down on the power button there and it turns off. You got the USB charging port at the top there, and that's where you plug in the USB Type-C. Now a few cons on the YN365, which include it's not magnetic, there's no diffusers available for it. You could make your own diffusers, such as like a little diffuser sheet if you wanted to soften the light a little bit more. And there's also no articulating arm or unique way to mount it apart from the mounting points that are on the left side and the underside here as well. The pros, however, are that it has the HSI mode, which has 1,530 different options there for colors, as well as the RGB mode, which gives you 16 million different options, which is really great. Some of those other RGB lights don't have that. The price also is quite good, so it's competitively priced against some of the other similar lights. So just for a reference, the cheapest of them would probably be the ALMC by Aputure, and that's roughly about 170 Australian dollars. You've got the YN365, which sits at about the $200 mark. Then you've got the Bolin BLP1, which sits at about that $240 mark alongside the Godox M1. So that's your sort of price points there. So you can see it's competitively priced for its size. The ALMC by Aputure is a smaller light, provides a little less output, but it's really competitively priced and it's got this really good app for it as well. What we'll do now is throw up the readings from the color meter, which include the CRI rating and also the lux reading at 1 meter. So that was just a quick unboxing and review of the Yongnuo YN365 RGB LED light. For more videos just like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be updated of any new video content we release. Drop a like in this video if it's helped you in any way. Leave a comment down in the comment section below your thoughts, or if you have any questions about the YN365, we'll be happy to answer them. Follow us on social media at HiPop and visit our website, hipop.com.au. Thanks for watching.